Let's start with Angel. Let's start with Angel because I haven't watched this yet, and I want to see it. I want to see it. Oh, here we go, right here. Angel's Law, an unstoppable force in motion, stays in motion, especially in the paint. Your team's about to learn physics the hard way. The team is 9-30. Oh, but the sky.
Angel Reese, once hyped as the WNBA's next big star, is learning the hard way that swagger and raw talent don't always equal success. Stuck on a Chicago Sky squad sinking as quickly as her shooting percentage, she's caught in a basketball limbo that's starting to expose the gap between reputation and results.
The Sky fans are blaming Tyler Marsh for Angel Reese losing the game at the free throw line and ruining the Chicago Sky's chances of really cutting the lead down to 1 and giving themselves a chance to keep playing and try to get an upset in Phoenix. Angel played a hell of a game, 15 points, 20 rebounds. We cannot poo-poo that. You definitely ball, but we got to get to this controversy. She choked the game away at the free throw line, and the fans are...
What was expected to be Angel Reese's breakout sophomore season has unraveled into a nightmare, where personal stats and highlight moments can't cover up the bigger picture of team failure. The player once billed as a franchise cornerstone is quickly learning that you can't muscle your way out of the cellar when the losses keep piling up.
Give a shout out to Angel Reese. Angel Reese is just a workaholic. She just gets down to business. And I love that attitude of...
What? Excuse me? Let me make sure I'm understanding you correctly. WNBA media is so desperate to make Angel Reese a huge star. Their level of desperation is so high. They want you to accept her so badly that they're actively celebrating failure.
The Chicago Sky limped to a miserable 9-30 record, firmly cementing themselves among the league's bottom dwellers. With only the hapless Connecticut Sun beneath them in the standings, Chicago has turned what should have been Angel Reese's sophomore leap into a crash course on how to run a franchise straight into dysfunction.
Warning, the following footage contains an unstoppable force.
The pass. Stolen Angel Reese.
A force in the paint.
This is what Angel does so well.
A force on the boards.
One of the most prolific rebounders our game has ever seen.
A force all over the court. Angel Reese is a force, and your team is a very movable object. Viewer discretion is advised.
That's just Angel being Angel.
Welcome to the W.
Come on now. You know that's false advertising. Y'all false advertising. Where's all the missed layups at? Where's all the offensive rebounds that get put back?
Hard to believe this is the same franchise that lifted a championship trophy just 4 years ago. Today, the Chicago Sky wear a far different label, voted by WNBA players themselves as the league's worst-run organization. When your own peers brand your team a dumpster fire, it's no longer just a slump. It's a full-scale collapse that feels beyond repair.
We have Chicago Sky fans blaming Tyler Marsh for Angel Reese missing a free throw at the end of this game to keep the Chicago Sky within striking distance versus the Phoenix Mercury. She asked, do I miss this free throw or do I make it? The fans are saying that Tyler Marsh told her to miss this free throw. Tyler Marsh said the complete opposite. He threw her all the way under the bus. Let's stop playing games. He threw her.
If you're enjoying this, don't forget to subscribe. Angel Reese's frustration has now hit a breaking point, with sources indicating she's already exploring ways out of Chicago. The first red flag came when she dropped a cryptic post about roster shakeups, noting, "We might not all be together next year. Teammates could leave or trades could happen." But the real giveaway was her follow-up, hinting, "P.S. Making decisions for yourself is a liberating feeling." That's not the tone of a player locked in for the long haul. That's the sound of someone mentally packing their bags and eyeing the exit.
Put out an Instagram post, and she ended it with like, "P.S. It was something along the lines of like, "P.S. taking things into your own hands." So basically, she made it clear she wanted out. Like, that she either asked for a trade or demanded a trade. However, if you guys didn't see it, the end of it was like, obviously it was something like that. Angel Reese, heavy on the PS. Like, it does make it sound like, I mean this makes it sound like she is.
The relationship between Reese and the coaching staff has unraveled so badly that even basic professional respect seems absent. Head coach Tyler Marsh, who inherited this chaotic situation, has been forced into several awkward moments while trying to manage a player who looks more invested in building her brand than in winning games. Reports point to open defiance during timeouts, including a viral clip where Reese slapped a clipboard out of an assistant coach's hands at a critical moment. When a player prioritizes social media over respecting the people tasked with guiding her success, it's clear the focus has shifted away from basketball, and the plot has been completely lost.
So Angel Reese, the most toxic player in all of basketball, is out here slapping clipboards out of her coaching staff's hand because she's so mad her team committed a foul in the crunch after she shot 15 free throws this game. This is the lowest of the low disrespect that you can show to your coaching staff. She trying to get y'all locked in, worried about the next play, and you so toxic with your terrible, awful attitude that you slap the clipboard out of her hand. Why do you guys hate Angel Reese so much? The Angel Reese hate is so forced.
Perhaps even more damaging than the coaching rift are the cracks showing within Reese's own locker room. The signs have been impossible to ignore. Chicago teammates appear visibly fed up with her act. On multiple occasions, Sky players have bypassed giving her the ball in the post, even allowing shot clock violations rather than force a pass her way. The tension boiled over publicly when veteran Elizabeth Williams, seated right beside Reese, openly stressed the need to value possessions. It didn't take much reading between the lines to see it as a pointed jab at Reese's league-worst 4.7 turnovers per game. By then, it was clear chemistry in Chicago had turned toxic.
But just think about what Cynthia Cooper just said. She can't celebrate Angel Reese's accomplishments on the court because they don't exist. She can't celebrate the Chicago bravado because they're arguably the worst team in the league. So WNBA media is trying to elevate Angel Reese and her dozens of aliases by complimenting her attitude? I don't give a shit about her.
The pattern has become impossible to ignore. Just as she bolted from Maryland to LSU when college life grew difficult, Angel Reese seems to be running the same playbook in the pros. Critics have branded her the queen of quit, pointing to the conveniently timed back injury that surfaced right as the Sky's season collapsed. She's been sidelined for weeks during the most crucial stretch of the year, with no clear diagnosis and no timetable for return. At some point, it stops looking like bad luck and starts feeling like a strategic absence. But here's where the story takes a twist. What happens if Reese actually tries to leave Chicago, only to find out the market doesn't value her nearly as much as she thinks? The numbers tell the story. Sure, she's averaging 14.6 points and 12.6 rebounds. But that comes with a shaky 44.4% shooting clip, a turnover rate that's nearly doubled, and the uncomfortable truth that the Sky are more efficient when she's off the floor. Those aren't the kind of stats that trigger bidding wars. They are the kind that make general managers think twice before even returning a call.
I have a take on Angel Reese that I'm sure will trigger a bunch of people.
Let's hear your take.
But I think Angel Reese, and I'm saying this with my chest out, I think she's quit.
And as much as I want to disagree with Jason, man, but I gotta admit, I think you're right. And I want to